Hi guys, this is Ella from Ella's Ancient Ways. I know you can't see me and I'm sorry, there's a shadow and everything. I literally was going to do a video before this time frame, and unfortunately I had to wait for a phone call. And so I haven't seen you guys in a long time, nor have you, and I'm sorry. I have my wonderful chongo going on. I have halogen lights on and you can see the altar, but as you can see shadows. This is me, literally, right here. I'm very happy to be here. I'm going to be doing this reading for Libras. Wanted to show you why I haven't been on YouTube. I'm so sorry. I know that I've been neglecting my YouTube fans, and I'm so sorry for that, but you know, I moved to Colorado and I moved for a reason. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. The reason I moved here was twofold. One, I was told by my guides that I needed to move here because this is where I was needed. And two, I moved here because they told me that they needed me to learn something different to grow spiritually. So I'm halfway done with my spiritual growth as far as what they wanted me to do. And I will be in Colorado until May, hopefully only the beginning of May. And then I can go back to my wonderful Texas. I'm so missing you guys. Don't get me wrong, Colorado's beautiful in its own way. Gosh, how do I even begin to tell you guys what I've been going through? And I'm just trying to make sure this is actually going. So, sorry about my hands, but I see a lot of people all day long that I have to swab, and it starts, tearing into your skin because you see a lot of people. You have to, test a lot of people. And so I'm sorry if I have my bandages on my hands. My hands literally hurt. I'm not complaining. That's what Goddess wanted me to come here for. I'm finally doing it. Been at it for the last 3 days. I'm very happy to finally know, my purpose here in Colorado. And, this video is going to be for Libras. And I wanted to also let you guys know that, I've been a little quiet, and that's because I've been trying to get my supplies going for my botanica that I will be having my store online. It may not come until I go home because this that I'm doing with the COVID testing is from, I have to get up at 4:45 in the morning, and I may not get off till 5 p.m. So I may not get to do this here, but you know what? Maybe it's just time for gathering. Sometimes, y'all all know me by now, know that I like to give scenarios and I like to give metaphors, and sometimes it's time for hunting and sometimes it's time for gathering. And I think right now it's probably time for for gathering, and being like a bear that goes into hibernation and then just waits it out until the thaw, and then we can do what we need to do for ourselves. So right now I'm hoping that I will be able to continue to take care of other people, so they can take care of their families, so they can do what they need to do for themselves. I don't have a fear of getting COVID, not because I'm not a smart person. I think I've already had it, and I don't think I'll get sick again. I don't think I had it very strongly if I did have it before. However, going to something different, at least I know that I followed what Goddess was telling me in my heart of hearts to do, and I moved my whole house over here. And I was waiting and waiting until they told me what to do. And finally, long story short, when God wants something, God wants it, and that's what's going to happen. And no matter what you want, it's not going to happen the way you want it. It's going to happen the way God wants it. So I ended up working, testing patients, to ensure they don't have COVID. So that's what God wanted me to do over here. One of the things that I will be selling on my YouTube store, these are called quantum science. And so I know that they may not look like much, but what it is it's a pendant that you actually, you have to wear it, guys. And like I tell people, it's not something you normally want people to touch. So you always should put it inside your clothes so people don't touch it, and it should be touching your skin so it works. If it's something that's supposed to be helping you in some way, somehow. I did, purchase quite a few of them because I felt that people could use some positive energy, going into 2021. I also took a little bit of a sabbatical from YouTube because I don't know if you realize, but we're being censored a lot. You can't really be a free thinker anymore. There's a lot of things that people are being taken down for. A lot of things that you can't say anymore. Even if it's true, you just can't. You just can't say it anymore. So I don't want to be, taken off of YouTube. The other thing is, how do I go about bringing you the truth as I know it, and actually still being able to be true to myself and true to my person, and a reader, say the truth as I know it to be. Hopefully, let me see if you can see that, because I can't even say the words because I don't want to get docked. But if you can read that. This was first a novel, and then it ended up being something that was, what's the term? It was feared. It was feared. It was feared because in this book that became a movie, but the movie is not as intense as the book. I read it before I went to junior college because it was recommended by somebody who had already been to college. And it's got a lot to do with what's going on right about now with the new P in town. And I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just telling you that people, paper was burnt, and it takes a lot to burn paper. And so they figured out that it has to be, see where it starts with an F and then it says 451. That's what the temperature has to be in order for paper to burn. So in that society, in the book, as the story goes, little by little, all of the papers, all of these things, they were all burnt. All these things were burnt. Okay? No more of these. They didn't want anybody to be having knowledge, or to be thinking freely for themselves. So they burned them all. And it took that degrees, 451 degrees, to be able to burn the paper. You should read it. You would know that I'm not full of shit. This is going to be a reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For my crowd watchers, love you guys. Let's see what's coming for you. in the mood of love. And, but it took me a while to get back here because, one, I didn't have time. And two, I was like, you know, I'm a Libra. So my sense of fairness and justice is very much intact. And I don't like being fake. So I was wondering how I was going to bring about readings when I can't really express anything. So they may be kind of dry, guys. I'm going to just try to keep it to the readings and nothing else. Because again, we're being heavily censored. And I don't feel like anybody thinking that I'm doing something I'm not trying to do. I love all people and it's never been about that. But unfortunately, the paper that, you know, that our forefathers wrote in this country, it doesn't really, it's not worth the ink it's written on anymore. So I just don't want to get in trouble. So cursing, I can curse. I just can't say things that are true anymore. So I might be a little bit dry around the edges. I ask that you forgive me. Even the Leo King is doing the same thing. But thankfully he has his own, he's got his own network. Because he's got money. I don't have my own network, so I have to keep it clean, okay? And you know what I mean by clean. Under the radar. So let's take a look to see what they have to say to us for this fabulous February, guys. Because, oh my God, some of us are actually... some of us are actually having relationships. Wow, nice. So let's see here what the love department is ready to tell my beautiful Libras. And this says, follow your dreams. They know the way. And I thought this was just so uncanny for what I'm telling you guys. You know, it's not something I planned. Honestly, the weird part about all of this, me coming to Colorado and all, I literally thought that this was something that was my idea. It wasn't, because as soon as I hit the end of Texas and into Pueblo, Colorado, all of these visions started to come to pass. And the only things I haven't seen yet are the fountains. But other than that, everything else I've already seen that I saw in my vision. So praise be to God. You know, wherever God wants you, that's where he's going to send you. She's going to send you. To me, God is in all forms. So, oh wow, that's extraordinary. These are super heavy. They weigh about at least 3 pounds each. So for that to topple over, that's weird, because this is really lightweight. I don't know if you can tell. It's paper thin. Interesting. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on, and these are made out of quartz crystal, so I don't know if you can see that. They're called angel wings. It's angel light is what they're made out of. So yeah, that was really interesting. But they told me that if I don't like it here, I can go home once I'm done. So I have about a month and a half of training to do with an initiation that I just got initiated to. And then after that training, just to help out until, you know, right before I leave, to help out with these COVID testings. Stop it, young lady. My cat. I call her Duchess because she's older than I am. She's 10 years old, but she's gorgeous. I'm going to take these off because they're not staying on quite well anyway. And then I can go home. So I'm so stoked. So first, before we hit the love angle, let's see what we have to know in reference to life in general. For Libras. And I don't even know what day this is this the 3rd? I think it's the 3rd. So we'll say the 3rd through the end of the month, because I don't know when I'll talk to you guys again. So I do apologize for that, Libras. But I don't know why my videos didn't get any play, but the Cancer got really, really good play. So that was really weird. And it's still getting play. It's weird. The other ones only got like 13 views, 11 views. I was like, okay. That was very strange. Wow. Okay, so, for some of us Libras, even though this is supposed to be only for money, I want to say your money is super strong. Kudos. Coming very fast. I mean, super fast. Your money is growing and becoming very strong, super fast. They're saying, you know, you might be working hard for your money, but you keep going, Libra, because you are going to see fruit. And, you know, the fruits of your labor, that's good. It would be horrible if you were working, and then you saw no fruit. So, fairy wishes coming to pass as well. I don't know if you guys can see it. Like I said, I thought the setup would be so much better, but it's not, because it gets so dark here so fast, so quickly. Your home life is really good, and whatever's happening right now is faded. And some of you guys that are either about to get married, or if you are married, they're saying this is fate. This is something that's supposed to happen for you. So this is faded. This is something that's already been written a long time ago. So good for you, people that are already paired up, already married, or about to be married. Congrats. Your life. The spirits are working. God, Goddess in the background are working to bring you some beautiful new things. And I want to say around the spring, you should be looking forward to this. So no later than March, April, you should be looking forward to new and positive things, Libra. Funny that he's sitting on ice. And there's a way through for those that are having a little bit of difficulties. If you look to see what he's sitting on, he's literally sitting on ice, and then there's water. For me, that means that the water's thawing out. It's no longer going to be frozen. Frozen in a deck is more like there's no movement. As you can see, there's a way through. What I love the most is that this represents Odin, this card. And if you also look to see what's in the photo or picture or card itself, what's depicted is the crow or the raven. Oh my gosh. If there's one thing that I can tell you I love about Colorado, as far as nature's concerned, there are so many ravens here. There's so many ravens here. I love my blackbirds. Oh my gosh. I'm in love with them. If I could, I'd take them home with me. And the weird thing is there's no farming, so I'm kind of like at a loss to explain the whys. But like I said, home life double over. You are going to be having a great home life. Everything is going your way. This year is your year. As far as I can tell, you have your fairy wishes, you have money moving fast. You have your work in demand. Sure, you might be working hard, but it's going to pay off. You're getting stronger, both energetically and both, mentally. You're also, again, some of my Libras are being fated to be married. Some of my Libras are being fated that the marriage they're in is the marriage of their life. And altogether, no matter what you're going through, if you are suffering some kind of, like let's say for me, my botanica, that I still can't get off the ground, it's going to happen regardless. One way or the other, Goddess is going to find a way. Maybe it's just not the right time. And I'm going to leave it at that. Because remember, for Goddess, their timing is not ours. You know, the Bible, I use all kinds of metaphors. The Bible tells us that a jot to God, you know, 1,000 years is just but a jot. So a second to us is a jot. So if 1,000 years to God is a jot, it's in their timing. It's not in our timing sometimes. But that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. That just means it doesn't happen when we want it. It happens when it's supposed to be. Let us see what our beautiful Wizard's Tarot tell us, okay? The Four of Swords, needing rest. I can attest to that. Getting up at 4:45 in the morning is not my idea of fun. But look at that. The Sun card comes out next. Look how beautiful. Look at her wand. It's almost like she's lighting up the sky, right? Well, she literally is. She's lighting up the sky. So, even if you're worried, don't worry about it. Look, money's on its way. 9 of Pentacles. And she looks fabulous as she's doing it. The Page of Wands. So there are messages on their way to you. Let's see what these fiery messages want to give. What kind of information? And of course, for my male Libras, you're fabulous too. You always do look fabulous. Ah, the Page of Wands. He just received his message that all is dead. Pobrecito. Too bad. Too sad. Ace of Victory. Libra, you have the Ace of Victory. You have the Ace of Victory. If you look between the hand and the hilt of the sword, looks like a face. Looks like an angel's face. God always has our back. Even when we don't understand, even when we don't know, even when we feel like, what am I doing? What's happening? You know, which way is this going? God always has our back, guys. Messages back and forth, coming fast. Somebody's not liking that it's over, guys. In marriage and love, if you guys are having difficulties, somebody's not liking that it's over. Well, guess what though? If they walked away, that's their bad. You gave them every opportunity. 6 of Swords. Somebody's trying to travel to, I don't know, maybe safer waters. A safer place. To safety. Oh, we want to come back and just be all lovey-dovey and be all contrite. Lo siento, like I said. No. No. That's what the first thing that babies learn is no. So no. No, it is what it is. Libra, male, female, it doesn't matter. You just work on yourself. You be creative. You just keep on working. It's going to pay off. Look at all of those pentacles. Pentacles are money, guys. What are they also? For my spiritual beings out there. Protection. Protection. Queen of Cups, which usually pours things in a loving manner. I'm going to use this card to say she's going, you know what? She's pouring it out. She's normally the most wonderful, loving, sweet queen of the whole tarot. She usually has her heart so big and so sweet. And she's like, no. I don't think so. Whatever there was is mine. Here we go. Indecision. There's an indecision, or there's a decision that has to be decided. Okay? Again, all of this is in reference to love, guys. Again, the same person's going to try to come back and win you over. Male or female, they're going to try to win you over. But I got some, guess what? You might got some new tricks. But I already know there's something in that sleeve I don't want. Oh, but I'll promise you happiness. Let's go for the happiness. Oh, let's go. I can't tell you guys what to do, but I can tell you something. Don't go for it, because this leaves you in misery and without. You don't want to be impoverished. Remember what I said? When it's cold, that means it's what? Frozen. When it's frozen, what does that mean? No movement. So if this relationship is something you want to go back to, that's up to you. I've never ever been the kind of reader that says don't do things. You shouldn't do things, but that's up to you. Like I said, somebody trying to move and go into better waters and, oh, you know, I changed my mind. I want to go forward with this. See the Two of Coins? Same thing with the Two of Wands. There's indecision. Well, guess what? There's no way to make this right. There's no way to make this right. This has already been decided. Somebody, again, when we say in Spanish, it's called tercos. Somebody who is so stubborn that they want to find a way. They will find a way. They want to find a way to get what they want. Spying, maliciousness, lying, slander. But officer, she hit me. No, dude. No, that's not the way it happened. 9 of Wands. So there's a lot of heaviness here, a lot of strife. Somebody's going to be opening up a present. And inside the present, there's a big old can of whoop ass waiting for them. Again, another 9. I wouldn't like to be that person that's opposing the Libra. Another 9. Yeah. I don't know about you. I'm already an insomniac. So I can't imagine lying on a bed of swords, nails, whatever. It's not something I'd want to do. Aww. They missed out. So now they're crying over spilled beans. 5 of Cups. Something that could have been and should have been and was very beautiful. But as I stated, mala suerte, pobrecitos. They should have been more real. They should have been more nice. They should have been more sweet. They should have been more, I don't know, intelligent. Because when you have something good, you don't throw it away. So now we're feeling tested. Oh, Libra, get me out of this. Guess what? No, Libra, don't get them out of it. You know what? I never tell you guys what to do. Fuck it. Libra, don't get them out of this. If they went and put themselves in quicksand, that wasn't something you did. They did that. So you let them get into that quicksand and you see how much they're going to wiggle. Because you know what quicksand does? The more you wiggle, the more you sink. The more you wiggle, the more you sink. Fuck it. Oh, but I got this and I'll offer you that. Do you really need it, Libra? Is it something you can't get on your own, Libra? Because I know some really competent Libra males and females. We're go-getters. If we want something, we can get it ourselves. We can be secure all by ourselves. We don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. You remember Sammy Hagar? Yeah, y'all need to go listen to the 80s band. The hair bands. Oh, but oh my God, Libra. You might have one of those romances where you feel like you are so connected to these people that you just have to have them. Buyer beware. They're going to sweet talk until they can try to get back into your good graces. I made a mistake. I really did love you. But you've changed. You're self-independent again. You're self-dependent again. You don't need anybody. Look at who she is, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is not a cold fish. They're not cold people, but they're very self-dependent. They don't need anybody. And they can be happy with anyone. They can still find happiness again with someone else. I'm sorry if the old person thinks that they can't be happy with someone else. Libra, through this last year and the beginning of this year, you gained a lot of strength and a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. That's why that dragon is behind you, showing you you're stronger than you think. You're stronger than you think, and you're stronger than you thought. If you thought you were strong before, you're even stronger now. It's done. There's the pobrecitos looking back because of the regret they have. But guess what? That door, what is the saying? Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, bitches. It's done. It is done. And what do we get? Cha-ching. Money. That's what we get. We get money. We get money. We get money. Yep. We get money. Yep. Yeah, because all of this, it's good. It's bitch be gone. It's bitch be gone. Because they really do think. They really do think they're going to get their way. I'm going to get my way. I'll get them back. They'll take me back. I know they will. Because they're desperate. Because they need me. No. They don't need you. Cross watcher. You are not even wanted. Like I said, pobrecitos, poor thing. Now, dear, you'll be okay. Libra doesn't need you anymore. If they ever did. Truth be known, you needed Libra more than they needed you. But for those married Libras and those about to get married to your significant other that loves you and holds you in high regard, congratulations. That's all I can say. I'm so happy for you. I really send you heartfelt, warm well wishes for you and your marriage. What did I just say? Been a deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. I told you guys. I've always told you. People lie. The cards do not lie. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive highest energy. So, there is another love coming into your life for those Libras that have given up this bad habit, like, smoking or any drug, any addiction that we could have, right? This is funny. This is retreat from the world, but look, it's reversed. So Libra, it's not time to retreat. The time of healing, that's already something that is past. past. It's done. You should be able to love again. You should be able to move forward, you know. It says you deserve love. You are lovable. You are lovable. So if somebody made you feel less than deserving, less than loving, fuck them. It says pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Like I said, the person that you got rid of that wants to come back because they're missing out on something that you could give them, they're wearing false masks. You don't want that. You don't need that. For those of you that are getting married right now and that are also happily married, they're telling you this is the one. This is the one. Go with it. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. No más. That's it. I'm not even gonna go there, man. I'm just telling you guys the truth. That's it. Let's see what the universe has to say. We're gonna do we're gonna keep that one. I just feel really bad for people. Been there, done that, man. Like, you know, I always have this saying that if you're at least 12 years old, you probably already got dumped once. So, everybody's been hurt by something in this world and this life. It's not a good feeling, but it's the truth. Let's see what the universe has to tell us, okay, Libra? Remember, not gender specific. This is for Libra, male, female. Oh. A real love is yours. See, for my Libras that are married or about to get married, that's your love. You stick with that. For my Libras that are unmarried, this is a potential. This is what is coming into your life and what is going to be coming into your life. Release that piece of shit. Release the shit. Just release it. Bitch, be gone. Bitch, be gone. Money luck, Libra. Oh, shit. You got some money luck coming. Actually, already here. And you got a new love. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Becky. What else can I say, Libra? You know, when one door closes, another one opens. When there's an ending, there's always a beginning. And for those that are already equally yoked, as the Bible says, I'm so happy for you. I'm happy for myself. You know, sometimes we think that if we've loved really hard and we've loved somebody a lot, that we're never going to have some love in our life, or we're never going to be loved again. I'm here to tell you that's not true. The person that left, the person that did the walking away, that's their bad. Somebody special and beautiful is going to come, and just like, you can't even see this. You can't even see. Look at all these gemstones I have. Look at all this citrine I have in here. Look at all this beautiful clear quartz that I have in here. Look at all of this pyrite that I have. And yes, I do sell this for money. Just because one heart didn't find the other heart attractive or worthy, you think somebody else isn't going to come into your life and find the beautiful person that you are and take you and say, huh, I just found treasure. They will. And so I'm going to leave you guys with that. I have missed you tremendously, but obviously you have no idea what this room looks like. Miss Terry and Miss Sabina, I love you guys so much. And, you know, the epitome of what a Libra is. Strong women strong, and not just survivors. You don't have to just be a survivor. That's BS. Thrive and live. Have you ever had the most delicious meal placed before you that you want to lick your fingers, or the most beautiful bouquet of flowers that you don't want them ever to die away, or the most beautiful ring that somebody's put on your hand, or even the most beautiful picture or painting or movie or song that you never want to end because it was that touching, that beautiful, that magnificent. That's what I want you to take away from this video, is you are magnificent, Libra. You don't need anybody to tell you that. All you have to do is look in the mirror and look at your true self so you can see how wonderful you are, how magnificent God made you. I love you all, guys. And we'll talk again soon. But for now, it's just me and my cat and testing people for COVID. And it's my prayer that many of the tests that I do will come back negative, or that if they come back positive, that it'll give a person an opportunity to have some medication, some treatment, and for them to get well. And until I talk to you guys again, which probably won't be for a month or so, because it's only the beginning of April. I'm sorry. The beginning of February. I'm already thinking April. Happy Valentine's, guys. You know that all of these hearts I'm sending your way with lots of passion, lots of love, lots of affection to you all, my Libras. Thank you for watching this channel. Thank you for subscribing to Ancient Tarot. And we will see each other again very soon. Thank you, guys. Bye.